Hello student, welcome to all of you in the next physics lecture. Myself Rajesh Lagat, physics teacher. Now we have to see here the chapter number 6, the superposition of the wave, and this is the video number 39 for the chapter superposition of the wave. In this chapter we have to see a lot of points. There are the very important points, but we have to start this chapter from the progressive wave and its characteristics. You know that the water waves, which can be the produced on the surface of the water, how they can be the produced when the stone is dropped in it, then how that water waves can be the produced. Just like we have to see here, the what is the progressive wave and what are the properties of the this progressive wave. Now, the wave which can be distributed and produced in the medium travel in a direction continuously without any disturbances or without any damping from the one particle to another, then this is called as a progressive wave. A wave in which the disturbances produces in the medium which can be travel in a direction continuously but without any damping, without any obstacle from one point to the another, then the progressive waves are the form. Even these waves, these types of the waves are called as a progressive wave. That means the progressive wave, they can be the propagate continuously along the same direction from particle to particle and continuously without any obstacle, without any damping. These waves are known as a progressive wave. Then what are the characteristics or the properties of that progressive wave? The first property is that the medium of that waves executes the same type of the vibration, and that means the particles vibrate about their mean position, performing a simple harmonic motion, so that this medium of that progressive wave executes the same types of the vibration. There is no change in its vibration. All the vibrations are the same type. Second characteristics is all the particles of the medium have the same amplitude, period, and frequency. Vibration of particles of that medium when the progressive wave travels through the medium, then its period, amplitude, and frequency, which is the same for all the particles. Third one is that the phase changes from the particle to particle. Phase can be changes from particle to particle because the vibrations are also changes from the mean position to the this extreme position. They should be maximally vibrated, and so that the phase changes from the one particle to another particle. Next property is that the no particles remains permanently at rest. No particles remain permanently at rest because each particles come to rest momentarily, and while at the extreme position there is a maximum vibration, at mean position there is a very zero vibration. In this way, the no particles remain permanently at rest. Then next property is that the particle attain the maximum velocity when they pass through their mean position. The velocity of that particle is maximum, but when they pass through their at its mean position, when the particles pass from its mean position, then the velocity of that particles attain maximum. It should be maximum. Understand? Then next, during the propagation of the wave, the energy is transferred along the wave. That means you can see the water waves, they can be transferred the energy from the first particle to second, next to neighbor, neighbor to neighbor. In this way, the energy can be transferred during the propagation of the wave. The energy is transferred along this wave. Then next is that the wave can be the propagates, then its velocity should be depends upon its medium, whatever it may be. That medium, the velocity of that propagation of that waves, it should be depends upon. And last one is that the progressive wave can be divided into the two types, and you know that well. You studied in 11th standard the transverse wave and longitudinal wave. Progressive waves can be divided. There are two kinds of this wave. the transverse wave and longitudinal wave. Then we can define also well this transverse and longitudinal wave. The wave in which the particle of the medium vibrates perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave are called as a transverse wave. And longitudinal wave, the wave in which the particle of the medium vibrates parallel to the direction of propagation of wave are called as a longitudinal wave. And you knew well that this longitudinal as well as transverse you can study it in 11th standard. Now we have to see here how this longitudinal wave which can be the reflected. You know that these longitudinal waves are nothing but the sound waves, and how there is a reflection of that longitudinal waves which can be shown is as shown in figure. Now we have to see here how these sound waves can be the reflected. We have to consider here when the longitudinal wave travels from, we can just draw the diagram here, when the sound waves travels from the rare medium to the denser medium. When this longitudinal wave, that is a sound wave which can be the travels from the rare medium to the denser medium, then in this longitudinal wave you know that the compression and the rarefactions are the rapidly processed. Then compression is at the high pressure while the rarefaction is at the low pressure. Then when the compression reaches at its denser medium, when this compression reaches at its denser medium, then what will happen? It rises, it tries to push its particles to that medium, and energy of that particles in rare medium is not sufficient to compress its particles of the denser medium. And according to the Newton's third law, they can be the push. Every particles has an equal and opposite reactions, and it comes into the plane. As a result of these particles, the rare medium gets compressed here. The rare medium, these particles, when these particles are the rare medium, it gets compressed, and thus we have to say here, when the longitudinal wave travels from rare to denser medium, then what will happen? A compression is reflected as a compression. Compression is reflected as a compression. Similarly, also the rarefaction is reflected as a rarefaction, and there is no change in phase during this reflection. When this longitudinal reflected, at that time there is no phase change because compression is reflected as a compression and rarefaction is reflected as a rarefaction, which can be shown in figure. Also we have to see here, on the other hand, when the longitudinal wave travels from the denser medium to the rare medium, then what will happen? Then there is slightly changes, and a compression is reflected as a rarefaction while the rarefaction is reflected as a compression, and here the reversal of the phase takes place. That means the phase change of the pi radian can be, you have to observe in this longitudinal wave when which can be travels from the denser medium to the rare medium. And this is nothing but the reflection of the longitudinal wave. You can understand well. Okay, thank you. Stop here.